What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one that never knows best, bringing more Ball FighterZ ranked matches. And I thought I'd play some Goku Black and some Kepler today. Y'all know Trunks is always on the team. I always need my sword boy by my side. But it looks like our first one today is going to be Vegeta Blue, Gogeta, and Android 21, an Angel ranked opponent. Ooh, actually baited the fuck out of my reflection. Oh, but he accidentally got a 6-7 to his jump medium, so that's unfortunate. I tried to reflect and I ended up doing a J at what? He ran up command. Okay. Okay. Let's just calm it down. Actually, I could. Oh, never mind. I could potentially die here. And it. Okay, this man's making me nervous. Got him in the air. I was able to safely tag out into Trunks. I didn't really want Trunks in. I would prefer to get Kepler in, but I spent the assist, so I couldn't really do that. Get that off me. Take you back to this corner. I can't get knocked down here, and I'm not going to get to the corner. I was almost nasty. I don't have meter to confirm off that. Go Black, you got me? Give me that air to air. Alright, down goes the Vegeta Blue. He looked like he was trying to look for an opportunity to try to get his Vegeta out of there, but he didn't really find one. We catch him with the jump light, and that's going to be into him. I should have Ultimate Z changed out into a different character, actually, because I don't want Trunks in the field right now, but it's fine. It's not like I'm struggling by having Trunks out, but I am going to swap into Goku Black here. And we're going to dash up a little bit, and then instant transmission, take throw. Oh, he was pushing buttons immediately, and I was still committed to the string I was going to push. Ended up pushing a button there. I tried to flip the key blast, but that didn't come out in time. Air to air on the whiff grab, into this Kepler assist, which is a lot like Android 21 assist, actually. It's pretty much the exact same. I'm not going to level 3 here. What I am going to do is EX instant transmission, and then also catch the backdash with the 5LL. And that's going to be the end of 21, barring a drop. There we go. Nice little combo on the Android 21. Okay, we're looking good. I was feeling a bit overwhelmed there at the start. The Vegeta Blue was kind of applying that pressure to me, not gonna lie. Pressure in my palms. Boy, I got pressure in my palms. Also, that reminds me about how in yesterday's video, I did a lot of talking about music. And I had one guy leave, that was a really good reflect and a good punish on the tag. One guy leave a comment was like, bro, you talked about like, oh, you're not a real music fan if you don't like multiple genres, and all you talked about was hip hop. Like, no shit, nigga. That's because I was talking about hip hop. Obviously, I like other genres. Otherwise, everything I just said wouldn't make any sense. But that being said, I listen to 1,000,001 genres. I mean, it feels like there's 5 new genres every minute. But like, I listen to a bunch. I listen to pop. I listen to punk, alternative, grunge. Listen to just whatever. Like, if it sounds good, I'll listen to it. Like, obviously I have my favorites. Like, I grew up on hip-hop and R&B, so that's what I listen to the most, but I love rock, so I listen to a lot of that as well. Obviously I listen to a lot of Japanese music. I listen to a bit of Korean music. There's a lot of music that I don't listen to on a regular basis, but when I hear it, I can vibe to it. Like, I wouldn't say I listen to reggaeton, but like, when I hear it, like, I be bopping to it, you know what I'm saying, when I'm out somewhere. It's not in my playlist, but I can fucks with it, you know what I mean? Only 2 genres of music, like, I'm just usually not a fan of are gospel and country, but even those genres like have songs like I've heard. I'm like, oh, look, this shit kind of hitting. Like, I don't even know the name of that one song, but like I know y'all know it. I know y'all know it. It's like, baby, you a song, you make me wanna turn my windows down and cruise. That shit, like something like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of be busting. Something about a Chevy with a lift kit. Look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. Anyway, that's going to be us taking the first game over genres. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I listen to a decent amount of music, a decent variety. I just was talking about hip-hop. The thing is, even about hip-hop, like, the genre of hip-hop is, like, so broad and so vague these days. Like, there's so many subgenres in it, and it's such a, like, diverse and varied, like, you know, sound, because there's so many other sounds from other genres incorporated into it. Because, like, I would say, like, right now, like, the majority of like artists who are popular, they've incorporated sounds from like rock into their music. Like, it's very popular and very common to have, like, you know, punk inspired music in hip hop. Like, I'd say, you know, obviously people like Uzi and Juice WRLD are obviously very heavily influenced by rock bands, like, you know, people like Nirvana or I drew a blank for a second, like Nirvana or Green Day or Paramore, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I hear like a lot of like punk and alternative and emo. I mean, obviously emo rap is like a really big thing right now, you know, like END or like I said, Juice WRLD, Uzi, Lil Peep was obviously very big, XXXTentacion. You have other people like Josiah and Tokyo's Revenge and fucking Jumex, and I mean, like, the list goes on, My point is that, like, even within hip-hop, there's so many different subgenres and so many inspirations taken from other sounds incorporated into it. And then you even have, like, country mix in there as well, like I said. Like, what's the one song? Like a Tractor by Lil Tracy and fucking, I think Uzi's on that shit, too. So, yeah, you have a lot. There's a lot in there. And then you have, like, you know, Kanye's fucking gospel album. Maybe I shouldn't say the F word when I'm talking about gospel music, but, you know, my apologies, big man up there. I hope you didn't hear that, because if you did, we're gonna be in some trouble. Lotus, did you just make a Drake reference? You said you don't even like Drake. Yes, but I said I don't like new Drake. I fucked with some of the older Drake. But yeah, man, let's listen to a lot. And if you're curious, it's like some of my favorite bands. Like, I was always a big Paramore fan. My boy Thunder put me on the AFI, and I like their music a lot. Hawthorne Heights, Sum 41 is like some old shit I like a lot. Also listen to a lot. Got put on the Mayday Parade. I fucked with Mayday Parade pretty heavily. Yeah, he tried to bait my spark and he fucked up. Didn't get the confirm there. 21 assists, 8 my 5S. Get that off. Okay, no reflect. Cool. Didn't get my reflect there. That sucks. Foo Fighters as well, another band whose music I enjoy. Sunny Day Real Estate I like a lot. Sunny Day Real Estate is actually one of my favorites. Sunny Day Real Estate and Title Fight are two bands that like I put up there, some of my favorites. Neck Deep is a band I haven't listened to a lot, but I like what I've heard. Like that one song, what's it called? Is it Rain in July? Is that the name of the song or the name of the album? I can't remember. It's like, I'll paint you a picture with words I miss her. We still talk like every day, but we don't talk in the same way that we used to. I'll move on and forget you. We could never see eye to eye, but either way, I like her cause she's smart, headstrong and independent. She puts me in my place, but I don't know where I stand. And if only I could find the words, I muster up the nerve to tell her I'll never forget her and she'll always have a part of me. Part of me, that's what it's called, a part of me. Don't let me go down this road again. We both know where this ends. In a storm of feeling, I'm so unappealing. I can't play these games. I like her cause she's smart, headstrong and independent. Okay, I'm done. I'm sure I lost about half my viewership in this video from that little stint. But anyway, man. Can we still win this match? Yeah, it's a solo Gogeta and he's got sparking still. But I think we still pull this off between Kefla and Goku Black. And there's like a lot of music I listen to. Like, I don't really know what genre you classify it as. Like, people like Tame Impala or Toro y Moi, like who I like a lot, Toro y Moi, however you actually pronounce his name. Like, I don't know what genres you classify that. And then you have stuff like I listen to a lot, like Team Sesh, like Bones and Surrender Dorothy, and I don't know what genre you put that stuff in either. Or like Corbin, I like Corbin a lot too. It's like, what do you really call their genres? Like, I'm sure there's labels for it, but it's just like, I don't know. There's so many sub-genres now and so many different blends of music that's like it's hard to classify and categorize everything these days, I feel like. Oh, I tried to roll 3. Is it just me or has my guy gone for a shit ton of 6Ms? I was usually trying to mash Vanish on him. I wanted the level 3 there, but then I was like, oh wait, Kefla's level 3 actually doesn't work against 6M because it's too slow. I didn't think he'd actually have the patience to sit there and wait for that Vanish. That's fine though. Anyway, maybe if we don't, you know, get too lost in the sauce with talking about music and singing songs, we can actually win this third game. I'm a backdash called Trunks. I didn't get the Trunks call when I wanted, and my 2H got counter hit by Super Dash. I love when that happens. My favorite thing ever. Gonna extend off the Trunks assist here because we're gonna drop it off the Trunks. He did down tech 2H a couple of times, huh? Now that I think about it. I think it only actually worked once in the last match, but I think he did it 2 or 3 times when I wasn't really focused. That's fine. He dies. Alright, down goes the Vegeta Blue. Kicking it into overgear here. Are you gonna lariat? I don't know what the purpose of that J2H was there, and I don't think you do either. Give me that. Extend this off Trunks. It's not dropped it this time. That was mistimed, and I wouldn't have gotten the sliding knockdown there anyway. I'm gonna guard cancel here. Yeah, I should have seen the super dash coming. What I was hoping, run up 2H, huh? What I was hoping for was that I would actually be able to have punished the whiff kick with those key blasts, but that didn't work out. We're just gonna level 1 to level 1 here. Just gonna wrap things up quickly against his opponent, move on to the next. Yeah, man, I love music. Love music a lot. Listen to a little bit of, obviously, like, I've gotten really into a lot of Japanese music because of anime and shit like that. And anime is also part of the reason why I got into, like, rock, because I feel like one of the biggest reasons why I got into rock music was because of Dragon Ball. Obviously, you use a lot of rock music and shit. Well, not really, right? But, like, you know, shit like Rock the Dragon and shit, like, was, like, some of my first exposure to that style of music. At least, like, one of the first songs I remember that was, like, rock inspired or influenced, or, like, something that you can consider a rock song that I remember really liking a lot. You want to sit down somewhere? Oh, shit. How did you avoid Kefla there? I'm gonna spark. Wow. You didn't believe in that 2H whatsoever. You just mashed it and prayed. That's why you vanished like that. Yo, you sit your hyper ass down. Oh my god, you're just like overextending like crazy. You're not gonna win. Like, you just don't have a chance. I don't care how many Dragon Rushes you break. I'm gonna do it again. Break that one, bitch. Anyway, it's gonna be us taking things 2-1 over Dronzer, despite the valiant effort that they made there at the end. But yeah, I listened to a lot of Asian Kung Fu Generation, TK, and leading to LotusAsakura, however you pronounce their name. Are they actually Japanese? I'm not sure. I believe they are. The Asian Kung Fu Generation don't miss. Pillows, obviously. A lot of you who probably know anything about me know I'm a big Pillows fan. And you have like Korean music and stuff like that. You know, I listen to a little bit of Twice, a little bit of Blackpink. You know what I'm saying? I can get with some of that. Wouldn't really consider myself that big of a K-pop fan, but like I heard some songs that I fuck with. Although K-pop Twitter is really weird, it makes me not ever want to talk about it. But yeah. Anyway, I'll be back when I find my next opponent. Well, this is interesting because I didn't just run into Dronzer straight away right again. I actually ran into another Ultra Instinct player who I won. The set was 2-1, and I don't know. The commentary was just, I couldn't get my thoughts out. It was one of those like takes that you just end up scrapping just because I was fumbling over my words so much. But it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we're back again against Dronzer. Let's see if we do better in this one than we did in the last one. Not because we lost in the last one, because we won the last set, but I feel like I was playing a little sloppy. But anyway, going back to what I was talking about with music, since I'm just on this music kick for these last two videos, I always find it interesting how like whenever I put myself on the spot with stuff like that, I suddenly forget like all the artists I listen to and all the different types of music that I like, because I'm like, oh yeah, I like all types of music. Wow, what a mash. I'm like, yeah, I like all different types of music, and I'm like, I struggle to remember like some of the bands that I like or like some of the albums I've been listening to lately, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm even worse at with that? Is movies. Whenever I get asked about movies, I draw a complete fucking blank. I'm just like, I don't remember any movie I've ever seen all of a sudden. That being said though, I guess part of that's because I'm not a very big movie watcher in the first place. Like I just don't really watch that many movies. I don't really watch a lot of things at all if it's not anime, to be honest. I don't even watch a lot of anime, so that's probably why. I used to watch a lot more, but the thing about anime is I don't really make time for it like I used to. I just don't really get around to watching a whole lot. That being said, one anime I have been watching is Horimiya, and I love it to death. But I recently found out, because I've never read the manga, right? And I recently found out that the anime actually skips a lot of the content in the manga, and from what I heard, the last episode of the anime actually has the manga's ending, which is really weird considering, oh, those key blasts all whiffed, which is really weird considering that the manga just ended like last week or some shit, or like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. I still haven't watched the last episode for that reason, because I'm just like, I feel like I shouldn't know. No, he's gonna block that in time. Oh, never mind, he didn't. Must have pushed the button. Probably try to go for a cross up. But yeah, are you gonna DP? You're probably gonna DP. I'm sparked instead. That makes sense. I tried the IADJH and I got fucking 6H. I tried to jump there. I caught my jump. But yeah, not a very big movie watcher. Like I haven't seen like almost any Marvel movies. In fact, even off the top of my head, I can't tell you which Marvel movie I've seen. And also, truth be told, I don't know the difference between Marvel and DC. Like I don't know which heroes correspond to which universe. Like I'm pretty sure Iron Man is Marvel. And Batman is DC. That's about all I know. That's about it. Spider-Man, I think, is Marvel. I don't know. I've seen the original Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. I've seen part of the first Avengers movie, I think. I don't be watching movies. Also, I said we were gonna try to do better in this match, but we're kind of still doing a lot of talking and not a lot of focusing, and we're kind of letting him get away with a lot of random shit right now. So let's see if I can bring this back with Trunks real quick. I think I can if I focus a little bit. Doesn't seem too technical of a player, so I think if I just play things safe and calculated, I can bring this back. I only need one solid hit here, but so does he. Thank you. That's all I needed. Nice, and we end up taking the first game over Dronzer, which I guess that's from Beyblade. Picking up speed, going out of town, gonna rip it up at the speed of sound. You gotta fall down, eat ground, and get back up again. Let's Beyblade. I actually have an old Dronzer over on my shelf over there. Dronzer V. Actually, don't ask me why, but I do. I used to like Beyblade as a kid, but I've only ever seen the original series, and I never finished it. I know there's like new Beyblade shit where like they're made of metal and stuff, which plastic Beyblades were dangerous enough as it was. Them things hurt. I can't believe y'all are making them out of metal now. But I don't know anything about that shit. Different time. Different generation, you feel me? Is that the end of my Goku Black? Nah, he can't extend this combo any better than that. Seems very reliant on the command grab, but doesn't actually get a whole lot of use out of it, I feel like, in the attack here. Why did you J2H there? Oh shit, he jumped that Dragon Rush. I thought it was huge brain for that. I didn't jump forward, I just jumped up. Bro, why did you 2H there? Please explain to me. Command grab, I dare you. Whoa, what a jam. I dropped the extension. Backdash? No, flex. 2H? That was good. I knew he wasn't just going to sit there and block, but I made the wrong read. I expected backdash, so I tried to chase it with 2M. Should have done 2L, 2M though, for the anti-reflect. Or just Dragon Rushed it, or just baited it. Ended up getting Vegeta out. I didn't get my reflect, it's okay, I'm going to guard cancel here and die. I'm going to guard cancel here and die. It's fine though, it's Kefla. Kefla is by far the weakest link on my team. Not because she's the weakest character, but just she's the character I know the least about how to play. One of these days, I'll get that wake up reflect. Ooh. I don't know why you vanished there. I also know why I teched there like that. Son, you gotta stop throwing out these 2Hs in these random ass spots like that. Nice reflect. Oh wait, I just used my EX flip. I tried to dash under that. It's a lot faster than I thought. What is happening? This is one hellified scramble. I feel like he's all over the place, which makes me play all over the place. I'm very bad at remaining calm when my opponent forces a lot of scrambles, and it's just like they don't hesitate, which then makes me like I get all flustered, you know what I'm saying? But y'all seen that time and time again. The more wild my opponent plays, the more wild it makes me play, except I'm not good at playing wild. Whoop. Damn. Well, that was supposed to be reflect. I can definitely do this with solo Goku Black. I just gotta take a breather real quick because he is playing very wild. Back the fuck up. That worked out way better than I expected to. I was like, what if I just double jump here? I bet he'll do something on wake up, and then it actually worked out. With the reflect, we get him with the jump heavy. Mashing ass. What are you doing? Like, actually, what is the thought process? There isn't one. Alright, he gets another game on the board, but he definitely won't win the set. I allowed him to get too carried away, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason behind a lot of decisions that he makes. He's definitely one of those players who is just doing without really thinking. Everybody online thinks they have Ultra Instinct or some shit, so they're just like, I'm gonna just do whatever the fuck comes to mind first without putting any thought behind it, and let's see if it works or not. And it usually doesn't, but, you know, it'll get you a game or two from time to time. Done. This reflect for me. Like just push buttons, of course. 6M, huh? He does reflect a shit ton too. I do need to bait those more, but I gotta look closer for the spots where he likes to reflect because he does do it a lot. Mash there. I keep waiting for the reflect. Every time I think he's gonna reflect, he actually just pushes buttons. Oh, he didn't chase the backdash that time. Actually, he hasn't been IADing either. Like he hasn't been jumping in on those. He's been he dashed forward. You're a fucking animal. He's been like dashing and not, you know, air dashing. You and these reflex, dog. Alright, you and these 2H's, bro. You really gotta chill out. I'm gonna take you back to the corner. I'm gonna hit you with this just to see what you do. You're probably gonna reflect and then I assume probably tag, but we'll see what happens. A vanish, that works too. Okay, that's the blue Vegeta down. This Gogeta and 21 concern me even more though, because they're much stronger characters. And Gogeta with those big buttons allows you players to be a lot more reckless with what they do and get away with it. Shit, he's like UI Goku in that aspect, where he's got these really large normals that he'll tend to run into from time to time because your opponent will just keep whiffing them, and like when you think they're gonna stop, they just don't. Also, he's done a lot of random shit, like just run up counter back to back. Okay, got hit by the safe jump. Alright. Solo 21, limit break, sparking, full health, nearly 6 bars. Lots of resources for this character to work with right now. You and these 2H's, bro. So trash. You're so trash. Ah, shit. So impatient. So impatient. But that's the majority of people online. That's the majority of people online. Oh shit, my slash. Where did it go? Come on, son. Why would you do that? Fuck, I mistimed it. No. That should be... Actually, I don't know. Through the spark? Yeah, that should still kill even through the sparking. To go for black, stop the health regen, boom. That's going to be us taking things 2-1 over Dronzer yet again. Bit of a wild opponent, but nothing that we couldn't handle. I do tend to struggle against players like this a lot, but we managed to come out on top this time. But yeah, music, movies. I really like music. Not the biggest movie head, but it's not like I dislike movies, I just don't really make the time to watch a lot of movies. I don't make the time to do a lot of anything these days, to be honest. Although I do get my second shot for my vaccine in a couple weeks, in like a week and a half actually, I want to say. It's on the 23rd. I get my second, I guess it's like, it's like a week and a half. I get my second shot on the 23rd, so maybe I'll actually start, you know, moving around a bit more with some confidence and going out somewhere. I'm still going to be wearing my mask. Oh, I double mask. And I'm still going to keep sanitizer on deck and still kind of keep my distance from people. But it'll at least give me the confidence to like actually be out and about more than I have been. Because I've been holed up in my room for the last year and a half or so. And I want to get some sunlight. Not really sunlight. I don't like the sun. Fresh air. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content I want to bring you. And with all that being said, it's pretty much off today. And remember, nothing can happen to you with the bad. Later.